Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Ashley and welcome to Ashley's Roses. And today I have a guest.
Hi, my name's Bethany. I have a YouTube channel called Coffee with Bethany. The link will be below.
Yes, it will.
And
yeah. You guys should go check it out. She makes great videos.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And today we're doing a Rosey convo. This is my first Rosey convo with a guest. So,
I feel special.
You're the first guest.
I am so special. Wow.
Today we're talking about confidence because in today's society there's so many different views and pressure on how you're supposed to look, act, dress, all of that. And it's not only just for girls, it's for everyone. But also we're going to be talking about inner confidence and outer confidence. Yeah, but like for me, growing up, I didn't really have this pressure because my parents didn't raise me to be that way. And I lived in Colorado. I lived where there were a bunch of dude ranches, cowboys, and just like everything cowboy. Like think Colorado. Like that's where I lived. And I would go out in my boots and jeans and frizzy hair. And when I mean frizzy hair, like it was bad. Like I'm not gonna lie, but like I was confident about it. Like I was fine just go out like that. And then when I moved to California, I felt like this pressure, like you had to dress a certain way, you had to fit in, like you had to dress to impress. And especially since one of my parents is a chef, I had to dress for a lot of the dinners I had to attend. So I felt like I had to have this type of era, is that the right term?
Yeah, persona.
Persona about me, which now that I'm 19, like that's like, I look back, I'm like, Ashley, just you do you, like forget about what people think of you. Yeah.
I feel like the same way too. I grew up definitely not feeling confident in my body. Was a lot of my issues was like I didn't like my body growing up. I was always on the heavier side, and I remember I used to dress like, you know, really just my mom, I don't understand the outfits my mother let me out in, but I remember, you know,
I remember them. They were different.
To put it nicely. I remember just the things that I would wear were a lot of times to hide my body, and I was raised that way, like, you know, on the heavier side, you can't really dress stylish and stuff. And I remember in 7th grade when I met her, I went through a phase of just trying to find my style, and I had so much pressure to fit into, you know, the styles of then, which were the what were they, the tops that would hang down. You know what I'm talking about? Like the frizz that would hang down. And then the neon jeans.
Yeah.
I forgot what those were called, but like the high-waisted jeans and like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the crop tops with like the frizz that hang down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
Yes. So I remember, I remember one outfit that I wore. Do you remember this? They were like neon blue pants, like jeans, with a neon green.
Oh yes.
Not neon green, neon pink with stars on them.
It was bright.
Yeah. Kind of like my personality. But I remember just trying to find my style forever. And I remember the time that I really started finding my own style and my own, like, you know, fitting, you know, was definitely when I was probably freshman year-ish. Even maybe up to junior year was when I kind of found, you know, my confidence in, you know, what I was wearing, and just learned to, you know, rock my curves, rock, you know, what I had. So yeah. I definitely felt the pressure for sure to fit in, especially in 7th grade though.
Yeah. And then I feel like with my style, like I started to develop my style when I was like sophomore year of high school. That's when it started to, like, I started to like get an idea of what I like to wear. But like it didn't become like really refined until junior, senior year.
I remember like a distinct time in my life where I kind of was, I guess, was learning to accept who I was. And it was at a dance, and I was the only person, like one of my friends who was there. You weren't there, Camille wasn't there, you know, I didn't have my friend group there. And I was just kind of the awkward 7th grader there because it's all 8th graders. And I just decided, whatever, I'm going to rock this. So I put my hair up in a bun and I just danced my butt off. I was dancing so much. You know how I am on the dance floor. I love dancing. And I just remember in that moment feeling free because I was like, I'm being myself. And there's such a high afterwards. It was just like, I don't know if that's a confident experience, but I know it was an experience where I was learning to love myself. And I felt free and I didn't reserve myself at all. Another experience where I learned that I didn't have to fit into the mold of society was I went to the summer camp the following year and going into my freshman year, so 8th grade summer, I guess. Would that be 8th grade summer or freshman summer?
What year again?
I was going in freshman year.
Going in, summer of freshman year.
Summer of freshman year, I remember going to the summer camp and we went to this really cool inside water park, I think it was, or arcade or water park thing. And they had this thing you can was inside surfing. And I remember I tried it and I kept trying to go at it, and I remember my youth pastor pulled me inside and said, this is the first time I've ever seen you let loose and just not care about what anybody said or thinks. And I was like, wow. So I think my point from this is confidence is something that you gain over time.
Yeah.
It's not something you're going to wake up and be like, I'm confident right now. No, it's something you learn to develop because you learn yourself, you learn who you are, and really I feel to be confident in yourself, you have to know who you are. At least understand who you are, because it takes a lifetime to understand who you are. So I think there's a lot of it takes time to learn how to be confident, and I just remember those 2 distinct stories of just time I was learning to love myself and learn to be confident.
Yeah. I think the time that I really became confident in myself was when I attended Perry Mansfield's Performing Arts Camp, but the year 2014. So it was right after my sophomore year, going into my junior year that summer. And at that time, I was still trying to figure myself out, trying to be confident, and also dealing with being an actress, because an actor's life is not the easiest thing in the world. But also it depends on how you look or act, and so that can add a lot of pressure to the actor's world. But when I went to that camp, I learned more about myself as an actress and how to be more confident. And even when I thought I couldn't do things, they pushed me past my comfort zone. And it made me realize, that I don't have to be ashamed with how I look or how I act or be told to be a certain way, because I'm my own individual and I can't be someone else's puppet or be someone else's perfect person. You're your own individual, and I really learned it that summer, and I came back as a very different person, and a lot of my friends could see that too, and I felt more confident, and I think that's when I truly began to understand that.
I feel that way too, because I remember after camp I came over to your house and you were just a different person. Yeah, you were just different. And I think there was just a glow about you that you were very confident, and I just remember sitting down. I remember you telling me your acting stories, and it was just, you were really, really on a high, but I feel like you also you learned something, and when you learn something and you changed and you developed, and it's such it was a growing experience for you. And also, I was thinking about something. My play that I produced. I remember this. I wrote and produced.
Is that still on YouTube?
Yep. I can send you the link. Wrote, produced, starred. What else did I do? Write, produced, starred. Wrote, produced, starred. Directed a play called Beautiful Slave. And I think this was kind of when I learned how to embrace the creative side of myself, because, as a creative person, a lot of times society doesn't bend towards you. A lot of times society's like, creativity, you're random, you're blah blah blah, and that's not good. You're, my mind works at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm always creating, and I remember this kind of helped me be confident in my skills as a writer and as an actress and a producer and stuff. Just learn to embrace that side of myself, my creativity, and that was another form of confidence that I had to learn to love in myself, was my creativity and that part of me, because it's such a big part of myself, is my writing and stuff. So seeing something that I had created be produced, it kind of made confidence in myself in I can do this, I can embrace my creativity, I am a good writer and I can do this. And it helped build up to you can do what you want. It helped ensure that I could follow my dreams of whatever it was,
exactly.
So confidence in my creativity and confidence in my ability to accomplish things.
Yeah, and I definitely noticed like a huge confidence in her, like from that, because it's been something that. Were you working on that in 7th grade?
I was
starting to.
Probably 8th grade. No, yeah, 8th grade I started working.
Like she was starting to do like a bunch of plays and such in 7th grade.
Oh, I wrote a TV show.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
Show, and then 8th grade she started working on this, and so I'd seen like her working on it, and then to see it like actually like produced and all these actors and have it like come to life, like I saw like such confidence come from her from that, and then like it's even driving her to like more opportunities for
writing a book right now.
Yeah.
I just finished my first novel. Okay.
But in regards to inner confidence, we're both Christians, and being a Christian, it's really important to find content in God and just putting your full trust and faith in Him. And I feel like once I did that, like I've always trusted God all my life pretty much, but I feel like especially this year, because first year of college it can be a lot, and I've just put like a lot of my time with God, and once I felt like I was fully content with God, I can definitely say it's the happiest like I've ever been. I'm not a happy person, but like honestly, this year has been like the happiest I've ever been, just because like I'm fully content with God.
I was gonna say it's more joy than it is happiness.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And once you have that, it's just like the joy shines through you and the confidence shows through you, and like you're a different person.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is to understand your value in God.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved, knowing that He treasures me and He cares about me and He loves me. And, I think about, He sent His only Son to die for me. Me of all people. He died for me and you. And knowing your value in Christ and God, there's no reason not to be confident, because His word declares us as heirs to His throne. We share everything Jesus shares. So we are an heir. We are with God. In His kingdom, we are royalty. And His kingdom is above all else. So, I mean, if you think about that, I remember growing up, I used to think, I want to be a princess. I want to be a princess. Like, I wanted to be a princess so much. And then, my dad would say, you are a princess through God. You are. And I heard that would, like, make me like feel extremely excited, and I'd like go play princess, and I was a princess, like but I knowing my value in Christ and knowing everything He's designed in me, the work He put into creating me, and He calls me perfect, the apple of His eye, knowing that helps you be confident, because knowing that the creator of the universe looks down on you with complete perfection, even though you are absolutely dirty compared to Him, brings so much confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
Tips on being confident.
Do you have any tips?
Yes, I do. So, outer confidence, very important, or not very important, but I mean, for me, I learned red lipstick, winged eyeliner were two things I loved having that made me feel confident. Working out, eating healthy were big things for me, especially because I struggled with body image, and I still do at times. But I mean, I struggled from an eating disorder. That's a whole other story. But you know, dealing with that, and you know, and then learning to love my body and stuff, I learned that I loved eating plant-based and working out and weight training, and it makes me feel confident. And like things appearance-wise is I love red lipstick and winged eyeliner. I feel more confident when I have that on my face. And it's not saying, oh, I'm ugly without it. No, it's just I like that look on myself, and learning to rock that. And I don't know, it's just the little things that make me, you know, I like my hair down, I like my hair curled, like little things like that, that just make me feel my best.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I'm not saying that you have to work out. Like, if you don't want to work out, you don't have to. But for me, I mean, I also love working out. My friend's my fitness trainer, and ever since I started doing that, I enjoy working out, and I'm seeing the results, and that makes me feel confident with myself, and I feel good inside and out. Things that I find myself saying, it's like when someone like does something rude to me, it makes me feel bad about myself. Something that I say in my head is just like, okay, you do you, I do me, and we all good. Like, people are gonna be mean. That's how the world is. They'll try to take your confidence away, but you just gotta stand tall, be confident in what you wear, be confident in what makeup you put on. I sometimes go all out and put a bunch of makeup on, or sometimes I just do simple makeup, and I'm fine with that too. Like,
you just have to find what works for you. And I think that also develops when you kind of learn who you are. You just gotta do what makes you feel your best, as long as you're not harming yourself or other people in the process.
Exactly. But that's it for today's Rosey Convo. I hoped our video helped you today, and definitely go and check out Bethany's channel. It is actually an amazing channel.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Count 1, 2, 3, and don't you stop the music.